Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back. So this week's video is going to be my 2025 New Year's reset. I'm basically just going to take you through all the things that I did at the start of this year just to reset, say goodbye to 2024 and hello to 2025. So if you're interested in seeing that, great, because that's what I filmed. I hope you enjoy. Bye. I really don't know where I want to start, or more so what I want to start with. Like, I don't really understand. It's not computing in my brain whether I should clean first, organise first, declutter first, put new things where they need to go first. So I think I'm just going to work section by section. So like, do everything in one section and then move on. So I'm going to start with my dresser mirror and clean these off. And then I have a new record player, so I need to replace. Ooh, I need to swap out that one.
It's ours. Cute little pig flamingo.
Okay, I'm filming like this because I look insane right now and I feel like a little bit of distance is helping to clean this properly. I don't know how to clean a fucking mirror, whatever. It's now like 4, so I've been kind of trying to organise my room all day. It is kind of coming along, but not really. I had to just like stop trying to film because it's just impossible. But that drawer is now just full of every box that I want to keep but don't really have a need for. So like my Nintendo Switch box, bunch of other random things, whatever. That drawer is now empty, so some variation of this is going back in there. And then the wardrobe is pretty, I mean, it's very full, but it looks a lot better than it did. Yeah, I'm gonna try and just like finish this off, and then I need to put my new bedding on. I don't have like all the accoutrements, I guess you could say, that I may be gonna want. I haven't really decided. I thought I want to do like new pillows or anything yet, but I'm excited for that. New lamp for Christmas, so I'm gonna set up by my bed. I'll get a light bulb and we'll do this again tomorrow. I have a bunch of new clothes from Christmas that I want to put away, but before I do that I thought I would just go through my wardrobe and maybe my drawers as well. See if there's anything I want to put aside for Vinted or just get rid of if it's not worth putting on Vinted. Making space. I'm not very good at this because it's always like, oh, but what if maybe one day? Or like, I really like this, but you never wear it. So I'm gonna try and go through. Christmas jumpers, which we love, but they can go in the back of the wardrobe. Every time I pull this one out, I'm like, oh, I'll get rid of it because I'm never going to wear this again. I wore it to, I think not the first Harry Styles concert I ever went to, but the first Love on Tour that I went to. And it's really cute. Like, I think I like it, but it's just not my style at all. But then I'm like, what if I could wear this for like Halloween, for like a 90s or 2000s or whatever era this would be. This was like £10. Like, I'm not going to sell this for any amount of money that's really worth selling it for. So am I just going to get rid of it, or I could just keep it and then not have to buy something that I don't really like again for like that occasion? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm over explaining, but I'm going to keep it because of all those things. Yeah, this is another top which, like, it's not really me. I don't really like it that much. I can make this work for like a night out. I can make this work for a day. I can, like, it's just been a good top and it's comfortable, and I don't know. It's one of those that like just works regardless. So I'm gonna keep it because of those reasons. Fine, I shouldn't keep them. 9 things. That's a good chunk. I don't know if I have more than 9 things to go out. But I'm gonna take, what I do now is that I have a little bag, like a tote bag in my wardrobe, which I keep all of my Vinted clothes like folded into, so it doesn't stay in the wardrobe even if it like takes a while to sell. So I'm gonna take all the hangers off these and then hang up some of my new stuff, although I think a lot of it I'm gonna have to fold because it's like knit and it's gonna have to go in the drawer. Okay, last but not least, to organise the wardrobe, I'm going to colour order them because I don't have that many clothes that hang up. I've tried putting them in like categories before, but a lot of them don't fit correctly into categories, like short sleeve. Okay, but this is a knitted short sleeve, so should it go in the knitted or the short sleeve? Oh, blah, 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 blah. I would rather just do it in colour. There's not that many clothes there. It's easier to find that way, I feel. Kitty!
The point where she's like, alright, it's going that. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. He is a fantastic songwriter. I really do think that he has a talent in songwriting. And that's not just me saying that.
We get reacquainted with the host of the Great British Baking Show. It's the trumpet or a trombone or something. Ace Julie. Yeah, it's awesome. It's not. Yeah. These are all gonna be mine. I'm not sure that's what's happening. My that's missing all these types of things. She went down to the Starbucks. She got the cake pop. She screamed and said, "Mom, fish and chilies." You're a good guy. Sure. This is awesome.
I don't know where to put this. And then I put my books here. So cute. I made it crazy because it is like 4:30. So yeah, it's my first day back at work after Christmas and I just finished. So we can get to the important things. This, I think, is a silly little thing that no one's probably going to care about, but I think it's going to be kind of life-changing for me. Maybe not life-changing, but mentally changing. So I have this drawer by my bed, my bedside table, you've probably seen, and I just keep all my random bits and bobs in it. And one thing I keep in it is all of these cables. Now, I do not know what half these cables attach to, but obviously I don't want to throw any of them away in case I have a use for them. A lot of them are probably multi-purposeful, and there's a lot of different sizes. Like we have narrow, we have wide. This storage is not really doing anything for anyone. So I ordered a little cable organizer thing, which comes with these like Velcro strap things. Is that Velcro? Yeah, to put it in, and then these parts. So I'm gonna organize this all into here, and I thought some people might find this kind of satisfying. I personally would probably find this satisfying to watch. listen / watch The Girls' Bathroom, one of their older Patreon episodes from November 11th. How do I stop beating myself up for contacting my ex? Very good. I only recently became a Patreon Girls' Bathroom member because I ran out of episodes and I needed more. So I have a pretty decent backlog, I think. I think there's quite a few episodes from the Mondays that they have on here. I have 3 Patreon memberships, which I kind of like swap in and out. I only usually have like 1, maybe 2 going at one time, depending on what's like I want to watch. Like I'll let them build up a bit of content and then I'll resubscribe. But I have The Girls' Bathroom, Cancelled podcast, and then Steph Boa. But right now, I'm really just on The Girls' Bathroom. Anyway, not interesting. We're going to organise my cables. Hello, just filming my 2024 every book I read video thing, and my light died. I didn't charge it overnight, which is silly, so now I'm just kind of waiting for that to charge. And I thought while I did that I would get started on my, what's this called, my like journal. This is my 2024 replacement for this 2023 journal. This is where I just kind of like write everything really, thoughts, feelings. I keep like memory stuff in here. Like I have this from a trip I did with my friends. I have like a page dedicated to the Eras tour, lots of like things like that, and then also just like my writing and stuff. In the start of it last year I did some like manifestations and some quotes, and then like a lot of like kind of vision boardy things, I guess. Honestly, to be really upfront and honest and a little bit vulnerable right now, I'm really not in the like headspace or place, vibe, whatever we want to say, to like sit here and like be manifesting and like what do I want from the year and all that. But I know if I don't do a little bit of that, if I don't get something down, I'm gonna be sad about it later on in the year, because how we feel is temporary. I don't want to dwell. Also, like, I'm not gonna lie, doing things like this, so when I'm in like a bad space, like trying to like think about what I want from the year in the future, gives me a lot of anxiety, because it scares me that I'm gonna get into a negative spiral, rather than like, you know, when you're like, what do I want to do? Oh well, I'm gonna fucking nothing, you know what I mean? But I also don't want to be afraid of myself and my brain, so we're gonna do it anyway, because we can do hard things, even though it is easy. It feels hard, but oh, this is the wrong book. This is my new 2024 journal. I mean, I just need to get back into journaling anyway, because I know it probably will be good for me, like my mental health in general. But again, also that scares me, because I get very weird about like what the vibe of something is. I think I heard people say, you know, don't work in your bed, because then your bed isn't a rest place, it's a workplace. And I've really internalized that. I do this a lot. I like take things and that's the rule. So I kind of like feel like I don't want to write that really negative thing down, because then it's a negative space. But that's not good, because I should be working through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, whatever. Shut up, Pollyanna. No one cares. Right now, I have a bunch of photos printed out in front of me that I didn't take last night, that I printed off from Pinterest last night, and I'm just going to kind of start sticking these down. I'm going to do much other than that, I think I might like write some goals down that I've been slowly making a list of just when they come to me, because I thought that would feel better than like sitting down and trying to think of everything in one go. Just like when it comes to me, I'll write it down and then I'll write it down whenever. And then I also would like to make a little list of either things that I just enjoy doing, because this is something else that I do. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but when I'm in a bad headspace, I forget all the things that I like to do. So I feel like I don't like anything. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, there's nothing to do. There's so many things I like to do. I have so many hobbies that I enjoy, but I forget about them when I'm sad. And I also want to make a list of not silly, but like things that I want to do in the year that aren't like big goals. So like, I think I have a couple, like I want to make macaroons this year, which is so random, but I love macaroons and I've never made them. So I want to try and make macaroons. I want to go to like an escape room because I love that kind of stuff, and I haven't done that in a really long time, like since I was younger. We're going to start putting these pictures in, and I think as I stick them in, I'm going to just kind of like talk about what they kind of mean, what they're representing, what I'm kind of like thinking with them. I have them all grouped in front of me. You can't see this. I guess I can just quickly show you this little group. So yeah, I'm just going to be sticking these down and we can talk about it a little bit. First things first, we have these, which are all kind of like girls having fun, being friends, having a good, silly, wholesome time. And that is definitely something that I really want to prioritize this year. The friendships I have, and then also making new friendships, because I, specifically towards the end of this year, have had some changes in that regard, probably for the best, but you know, that doesn't always feel good or feel like it's for the best. I've always been, I don't think I've ever like talked about myself in this way on here before, but hey, new year, new me, why not? This isn't laying open very nicely, which is frustrating me. I've always been a quality over quantity kind of girl with friendships, and I've always been very one-on-one in my friendships. So even like in school, I had a group of friends, like I think it was like 5 or 6 of us, but all of my friendships felt very individual with everybody, and I've always been like that. I've always been a one-on-one kind of friendship person. I just enjoy one-on-one connection the most. And for me, just it feels realer and it feels deeper, and I don't really consider you my friend unless I could spend like hours just talking with you. So I think being that kind of person can make me feel like I don't have many friends, and to be honest, I don't. That's the truth. But that's not necessarily something that I want to change or I feel bad about. I just think that I would like some more like-minded community in my life. I think that would be good for me. Okay. Next, we have a few little like food cooking related photos. In terms of this, like this isn't really a massive goal going into this year, because I feel like for many years of my life we've had goals related to food and exercise and such things. I also can just pull, because I have a little exercise one as well, so we can just pull that at the same time. You know, a lot of goals through my life from a very young age relating to these things, and I don't think that's an inherently negative thing, but I think I have had a less than healthy outlook around these type of topics and discussions before. Going into this year, I want to focus on number one, cooking, because it's something that I really enjoy and I feel like I'm good at. Living at home, I would love to cook more for my family, for my parents. You know, it takes something off their plate when they get home from work, and it's a way to show someone that you care and love them, and you know, acts of service, blah blah blah, whatever. Specifically cooking with like whole foods, stuff like that. I'm really interested in cooking soup. I don't know why. I really want to make like a tomato garlic, like roasted garlic soup with like a fresh loaf of bread. I feel like that is my goal for the whole year. At some point that needs to happen. I have like a few little concert ones, which honestly this year was the year of concerts for me. Did the Taylor Swift Eras tour, absolutely loved. Would love to go see that again if it was a thing, but it's not. But I would love some more concerts. I don't have Sabrina Carpenter tickets, but I'm still kind of manifesting that somehow is going to happen for me, because I would love to see Sabrina. I have a lot of like travel inspo and stuff like that. I'm definitely not like a backpacking girly or someone who like is like, oh, I want to take a gap year and travel. You know, that's definitely not my vibe or my tea or my whatever. But I would like to make some more like little weekend away situations, you know, maybe like a little spa weekend with my mum or my sister, or we're planning a trip actually right now, which I'm very excited about for February, so fingers crossed that happens. With me like working full time now post uni, you kind of realize, oh, this is my life, like this is what life is day to day. And I think part of what is not going crazy in that is making that fun and having treats, and you know, the part of me working means that I have an income that I can do nice things for myself. That's the whole point of it. So I want to really make an effort to actually do something fun at least once a month, and something like fun, you know. I have some little photos of some lovely ladies sat in cars behind the wheel, because I really need to get my driving license this year. It's not even a want, it's a need. I talk all the time with my mum about how much I know that my life would open up if I had my driving license. I could just leave the house more on my own, because I live in a small village. It's not super remote, but it's not walkable to anything really. And public transport, I can get public transport, but it's just not really something that I'm doing a lot. So I just know that if I had a license, I could go see my friends more, and it'd be cheaper than getting a train all the time. I could just go do, like I was saying, weekend trips on my own. I just feel like my life would open up a lot more, and I would feel a lot more my age, because I'm 22, I'm an adult, but I feel like I have this, the fact that I can't just like leave my home very easily or leave my surroundings very easily makes me feel a lot more restricted and younger, you know what I mean? Have a few little reading ones, obviously, like not much that I really want to change with my reading, just want to keep reading. Little camera things, obviously related to YouTube. I definitely want to stay really consistent with YouTube, because honestly it's the thing that keeps me like, you've got something that's for yourself, that you know that you're like creatively working on, you're self-motivating, it's like your project, and that really makes me feel fulfilled and inspired, and like I'm doing something for myself. So I want to stay really consistent, because even like in the last few months I was doing 2 videos a week pretty much from the start, which, and I've been doing videos for like over a year now, and I've cut down to 1 video every week and then 1 video every fortnight. So 3 videos a fortnight. Yeah, I really want to stay consistent, because it can be hard, and it is something that I actively have to do. I don't have any like room to like not actively try, you know what I mean? So that's definitely a big one. I also have a little moving out like boxes one, which I go back and forth on whether I like want to move out this year or not. I'm so lucky to be able to live with my parents, and it to be a nice environment. Not even a nice, I love being with my parents, and I love being at home so much. So I don't know, we'll see. It's definitely something that I've been thinking about, but it's also, I don't know, it's not top of my list, not top of my priority list. Yeah, I just have like a bunch of random ones. Like we have just some like little like some girls playing Scrabble, not really a Scrabble person, but board games, and a little crafty girl. I definitely love my little crafts, and I want to keep those kind of things, and like my puzzles and all that stuff, because those are just like fun, silly little hobbies that don't amount to anything except just to make you happy in the moment, which I think that's important. Yeah, I didn't actually end up sticking anything down because this is pissing me off. I can't like lay it flat on that, but I'm gonna figure that out, and we will get this stuck down. And yeah, I think that going into the new year with that kind of mindset of just like, let's just fucking enjoy ourselves. Nothing is that serious, nothing is that deep. Everything is gonna be okay. Let's just be young and free and have a good time and just relax, girl. Just relax. So yeah, that's that on that. Get these stuck down and I'll probably show you the end result because it's very interesting. Oh, it's me, back again, with bad lighting. Okay, I finished my little first few pages in my journal. I ended up only doing these little collage pages, I guess, and then a little like goals page. Kept it very simple for this little page. Like I said, I really just didn't have the energy this year to get into it, and sometimes that's how it is. This is fine. So I made my little list of goals. I kept them pretty chill. This is cute, and I left room to do some more of these little hearts. Actually, I have go to the spa, which I did, so I don't know how I want to signify that I did it. Probably will colour that in, but I don't know how. But yeah, that's the end of my journal. I haven't done any journaling so far this year. All I have is this page, which has techniques for overthinking that I found on Pinterest. I haven't done any journaling, which is bad. I need to get back into it. I'm scared of my journal. I was saying this the other day. I'm just scared of it. I'm scared of my brain. I'm scared of my journal. But I think I might, for February, do a like journal every day challenge kind of thing. Just because I need to. Even if it's like a sentence. I think I'm going to do that. But yeah. Finished that part of the reset. So I think we're coming towards the end of this little... Why does my hair look like this? Should I take it down? We're coming to the end of this video, but one of the final like plannery things that I like to do every year is I like to have a little wall calendar. It's the one I had last year. I actually got it from a Lumacrate, so I've never had one previously, but I actually really liked having just a little wall calendar right by my desk. Even though I keep a monthly calendar in my planner, so really it is just repeating things in two places, it is just nice to have it to look at, so I can just like at a glance see, oh, I'm busy that weekend, can't film that week. You know what I mean? It's really helpful for planning when I can and can't film, because I know what weekends I can't, and I do most of my filming on the weekends because I work. So I wasn't really sure what calendar I wanted to do this year, because the one I got from a Lumacrate, I can't go back and buy like a different version of that or the same one. I got it from a Lumacrate, and it was like a really nice little size. It was, I guess, like kind of A5. I don't know, it maybe even smaller than A5. It was a random size, so I didn't really know what to do. Just started looking for a planner. I went on Papier, and I realised that it was, when you folded it out, the calendar was about A4, so I could just get an A4 calendar if it was like flat like that. So I got this beautiful calendar. It's Gorgina. It's all different European countries on each page, which, like I said, is Gorgina. I don't go into super detail on this because visually that would be a bit overwhelming. I'm not really using this for like planning what I want to do each day. I just put anything big, so someone's birthday, a trip, an appointment. Here is January. As you can see, it is Edinburgh. I think it's like New Year's Eve fireworks, which is very cute, and I've already put bits and bobs in there. But this literally just sits right next to my desk. It's like a cute little piece of decor also, and yeah, I really like it. I wasn't expecting to be filming the outro clip to this video right now, right here, on this day. because it's Friday, it should already be uploaded. But I felt really sick today, so didn't get around to filming. Now I feel a bit better, so I'm just gonna come in and say, hey, the video's over. That's the reset done. Can you tell I'm reset for the year? Can you tell I'm fresh and ready for a new year? I hope that you enjoyed this video regardless of how much this reset really reset me. I am now gonna go and try and read some Onyx Storm because I'm about 40 pages through that book. I need to get into it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will hopefully see you guys next time. Bye.